We are live. Hello, everyone. This is another episode of Otaku Town, episode 9. 9. How's it going? Tonight we're going to talk about some, let's just say dark animes, as in like gore, scary animes, anything that spooked you maybe, or whatever. Me and Pack a Punch here. And,
Like
so,
crazy gory, crazy
yeah.
violence, crazy
Crazy
slashes,
violence.
crazy violence. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you see the limbs and all that,
Yeah,
bones pop
or
out.
yeah, or anime that has been too much. People would say, "There's too much. There's too much."
There's a lot of them, man.
Oh yeah, there is some I couldn't even get past. So
Some I've loved. I got crazy when I got past. I was like, oh my god, I want to see more,
yeah,
more,
yeah.
more. But it is what it is, guys. It is what it is.
All right. So I hope everyone's having a fine Friday night. So, um, how do you want to start this Pack a Punch? Do you want to just name like one of your darkest? What do you think is the darkest anime that you've ever watched?
The
That you
darkest
ever
anime.
watched that maybe even gone too far for you?
I don't know. I don't know.
He's thinking.
I'm not sure what is really the darkest.
I
It's
can
probably
name.
Devil.
Oh, you can go. Go.
It's probably Devilman Crybaby.
Ooh, the
That's
Netflix. I have not
probably it.
watched it yet, but I've heard things.
Yeah, it goes out there. Yeah, Genesis is pretty out there. It's not like I'm not saying it's dark. I'm just saying it's like it's mad creepy when you figure out certain things. Berserks when
Yeah.
it gets to a certain point, it gets
Counter
crazy
yourself was
dark.
asking, does Berserk counts? Yeah, Berserk's up there.
Because Berserk hits this thing where um it gets really like I sell my body for other people, you know what I'm saying? I did these, disgusting things from sin and I cut off people's limbs, bodies, demons having sex with like, what I'm saying, humans and stuff. Like that's pretty out there too.
Oh yeah.
Like there's a and Helsing too, man.
Oh, Helsing.
Helsing's pretty
Helsing
like
Ultimate.
I feel like it's very stylish dark though.
Yeah.
Like that's what I feel like.
Well, there's like really good
Like
dark animes. There's like
it was the direction the direction towards Helsing was crazy. It's like everything's like emphasized to the key. Like you see the shadows coming out and getting ready to eat people and shit like that. And I'm not trying to give too much spoilers. That's why I'm just saying. But like there's just crazy amount of gore, but it's very stylish. So I really enjoyed it. That was probably the most stylish one I've seen yet. Um, a lot of people probably have seen Tokyo Ghoul. Tokyo Ghoul is a little gory, a little,
it's
not too
gory. It's
much,
gory.
a little bit. It's
I
not,
would
it's
agree.
not like crazy. Like
No, it's kind of weird though. If you watch the second season, I don't know. Maybe it was just when I was watching it. They had like a censored, which it didn't make no sense. It was actually when the twins were fighting.
oh yeah,
They
yeah.
actually blurred it out, and I was like, but it didn't seem too bad to me. I don't know. It just was like a gore
Like
part.
have you ever seen the uncensored of season one when Kaneki was going against I forgot his name already. The guy with the guy he was fighting with, Jason, that's his name,
Oh, okay,
Jason.
yeah.
When he was going against Jason, like if you see the uncensored version, you can see like his whole entire limb like turn around.
Ooh.
Like in the regular uncensored, it was just blacked out, but like in this version, it was all twisted around and stuff. So that was pretty crazy. Yeah,
All the
I'm not
whole
saying that's
breaking fingers. What was it when he was getting
yeah,
tortured
like
there?
yeah, like I could do that. I love doing that thing. It's crazy. It's
Yeah,
funny.
it's like a
Like counting down from number seven, like counting down from seven from
yeah.
like
Oh
a
yeah,
thousand. Like
good torture scene.
that was a crazy torture scene. At that moment it was pretty dark, but I think in the sense of Tokyo Ghoul, and I'm not trying to give like crazy spoilers, just the basics. It's just
Yeah,
like what
yeah,
it's dark in the sense of understanding like your own like understanding like the characters understanding themselves. Like everybody's always looking out and then they're looking right back in. And it's very direct, it's very fast. Like they look at the circumstances they're in and then they're like, what can I do to make it better, or what is my desire, what is my goal. That goal derives from this. Different personas are made. The mask goes living one life without the mask as humans. Just faking to be humans, but instead they wear the mask and they become ghouls. At
Yeah.
night they become ghouls, or like it's just a very interesting atmosphere.
Well, even the
It's
first
somewhat kind of
episode of
dark, but it's
Tokyo
not really.
Ghoul.
Yeah, it was just like what?
Let me
It
throw
was
this
like
hinge at you. You hungry? Because here you go.
And yeah, that was crazy. It just in that sense it is a little dark. It's a little
Yeah,
gory
first
too.
season,
I'm
yeah,
not
for
gonna lie
sure.
about that.
Definitely
Like
has moments.
there's a lot more animes that are dark, but what's one of your ones that you like? Oh yeah, Dead Man Wonderland though. Dead Man Wonderland
Oh,
is
that's a good one.
pretty crazy.
Dead Man
When
Wonderland's
you
good.
get to reading it, it goes a little bit out there. It's just like what? But it's not crazy dark though. It's not as crazy dark as you think it is. But
Yeah, it's
Olders, what
story.
do you think about the whole scenario of dark animes, and do you like them? First of all,
I like gory ones. My problem with some is when they get too much with the rapage. Like weird rapage. My pure example of that would be if you ever watched the anime Gats. Not the movie, the anime. Because the first episode was way, way too much for me. They had a very, very bad scene in it right away. And it was too much and I couldn't handle it. So I don't know if have you watched that?
no, I haven't watched
Oh,
it
okay.
yet.
You probably don't want to.
I probably will.
Yeah, you can, but I'm gonna warn you, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. So, I thought even Goblin Slayer, I got through Goblin Slayer.
Like Gats, like GATS,
Yep.
or
No, GATZ.
okay.
So
I'm gonna check it out one of these days.
yeah, it's. I don't want to spoil anything, but it's pretty bad. They take the rape a little bit further than I would say Goblin Slayer there.
Well, the thing is, Goblin Slayer, they show the girl in the position.
Yeah, no, this one
And then,
goes.
of course, the next scene we got was the goblin's face was just like, going
it wasn't
crazy.
too bad,
shit.
but I'm just saying
And,
the rape part.
do you literally see it?
Yeah, you see nipples in this one.
Do you see it? Oh, damn, that sucks.
Yeah, so. And
okay, see, with Goblin Slayer, it was turned away. You just heard the girl scream as you were looking at the ceiling. Yeah. So it's basically your imagination and you knowing what's going on. You don't really see it.
Which I put Goblin Slayer up there. I mean, it's not too bad, except for that first episode. It's kind of weird because that first episode was like, damn, this is dark. And then I watched the next two episodes and it's not really dark at all. It's got its gore, but it's not like...
It lightens up a little bit.
Yeah, it's not... The first episode, it might throw people like a curveball, right away, I don't want to do this. But then you watch the next two episodes. It could change later. It could be worse later. I don't know yet. So, I don't know. Another anime, one that I really, really like that is dark is Future Diary. Probably one of my favorites.
Oh, yeah.
I love Future Diary. It's probably one of the most craziest chicks in that series. Well, out of anime altogether.
It's like
Yuna.
It's like Yuki. So, bitch, run, bitch, run.
She gonna kill you. Oh man. So yeah, I really enjoy Future Diary. It has its gore, but it has a lot of mystery in it as well. Another series that I actually stopped. I might go back to it, but it did get a little bit too much, and that would be let me see if I say it right. Danganronpa. I don't know if I say that right.
I know what you're talking about.
The first season was good. I enjoyed the first season. The second season, as in what I mean by second season, they made a prequel, which is about the crazy chick. I don't want to spoil anything, but anyways, it's a prequel about the crazy chick and pretty much how the world got to where it was from season 1. But it is freaking dark. Even though they kind of censor it in a way, but it's really not. All they do is they make the blood into pink, but there is some pretty brutal scenes and torture scenes. So just had to. I have not watched the actual second season, which is supposed to be right after the first season, because me and the wife decided to watch the prequel, but it was just like way too damn dark. Like I was like, okay, this is.
Did y'all just stop watching it right
Yeah, we
there,
just
then and
stopped.
there?
I think I'm gonna go back to it. I want to watch season 2 because I really enjoyed season 1. Like
He's
just
like,
reminds me
no,
of the
I don't
game.
want to
It
go.
reminds me of the board game Clue. Like I don't know if do you know what it's about?
No, no,
Oh,
I haven't finished it. So
all it is it's pretty much about like they're like stuck in a room or stuck in a building, and pretty much the game is if someone kills somebody, which because the only way to get out is someone has to kill somebody. And if they kill somebody, they go all into a room together and they have to figure out who murdered that person. And if they do get figured out, then that person gets murdered. Or if they don't figure it out, then he gets free. So you pretty much have to get away with murder.
ha
So
ha ha
yeah,
ha.
it's pretty. I like the first season a lot. I thought it was really good. So and the execution when they execute people, those were pretty brutal. But they like I said, they kind of censor it in a way. But like you'll see if you ever watch it, or if you have watched it, you know. So. But yeah, I've never played any of the video games, but that's another anime that I stopped. I don't know, maybe it's just the dad in me since now I have a kid and stuff, and I just not into even like movies nowadays. I don't really watch too many horror films.
You don't watch no Saw or anything like that.
No, not really anymore. I do like Saw, but no, I haven't really watched any.
So I do want to play a little game.
Yeah, I do.
Oh
I
shit!
want to play a game.
Run!
But like, I like my shirt right now. I'm wearing Night Raid, a comic got killed. It's pretty gory, you know. I enjoy that anime as well. Even the Fate series I can put in there. Some Fate they actually have like Fate Zero and was it? I think it was Unlimited Blade Works. It's 2 really bad episodes in my opinion, but that's just because it has to do with children, and it's a little bothering. So, if you know what part I'm talking about. I'm talking about
that.
huh? Yeah.
You're talking about that part?
Yeah, the whole wizard guy likes to, go after children. Yeah, that's a bad one. So that one bothers me and stuff like that. But the series is really good, but it's just like it's barely in there. It's like maybe 5 minutes, not even, maybe 3 minutes that they show like stuff, and they don't really show it that well, but it's still like a disturbing thought. So. But I was gonna ask you. So that's like a few dark animes. I was gonna ask you, is there like any? What would you say is a really good? Since Halloween is coming up, what would you say is a really good Halloween anime?
Soul Eater.
That's the one I was
Good anime.
thinking. Like, I think that's one of the best ones that you could get you in the Halloween mood.
There's not a lot of animes that I consider to be.
Soul Eater just has that
super
art
Halloween-ish.
style and like I don't know, it's very like Halloweenish. You
Yeah,
think about
the
Halloween.
way the moon looks, the characters look, the way
Yeah,
they
the moon,
dress,
the moon and
long
the sun.
capes, the Witcher. Like it's like very not creepy. It's just like very artistic in a Halloween kind of sense. So
Yeah,
I
it's
think
very
that's
cool.
like I think that's definitely anime for Halloween. Halloweeners. I'm trying to think. I don't. There's not too many animes I've seen that's just like really on that Halloween. I get the Halloween like vibe, like I want to see.
Yeah,
It's not really like that. Most of the other like dark animes, well, Helsing could be.
yeah.
I
Helsing could be.
think Helsing can pass. I don't think Berserk or anything like that. I think that's a little bit just too much out there for Halloweeners. Like
Yeah,
that's not really a Halloween type of vibe. Like Helsing can pass because it's just like everyone's wearing dark clothes. There's witches. There's ghouls. There's a whole bunch of different creatures, and there's vampires, and there's vampire killers and saints and priests. So it's like that kind of
yeah, yeah.
like
I agree with you there.
attire is already Halloweenish in a way. Um, it's not really that. Is them no? I wouldn't consider them in Wonderland that way. That way, I wouldn't feel. I
No.
don't feel the Halloween vibes from it. Not
Um,
too much.
have you ever watched Black
There's
Blood
really
Brothers?
not too much. Blood Brothers.
Black Blood Brothers. Have you watched that?
No, I haven't
Oh,
watched it.
okay. That one's pretty good. That's like 11 episode anime, but it's pretty damn good for 11 episodes. I would say that
Yeah.
kind of has a little bit of a Halloween. It's got the vampire thing going. Um, have you ever watched Bakugo? Have you watched that one?
I haven't watched Bakugo. No,
What?
I haven't watched
Oh
Bakugo.
man, you have to. It's the Rail Tracer, man. You know who the Rail Tracer is?
What?
The Rail Tracer. It's a dark anime, but it's great. It's made by the
Um.
same people that made Durarara. It's actually before Durarara.
Oh, I know what you're talking about now.
Dude, it's a great
I've seen like
anime.
an episode or two, but I haven't really finished it.
Oh man,
I
the
don't know.
Rail Tracer.
That didn't seem it didn't seem like it was a Halloween kind of vibe when I was
No,
watching it.
no, but it would definitely qualify as a dark anime. Like
Yeah.
it gets really gory later on. It starts off kind of slow because it kind of just like brings all the characters together, and then they go on the train, and then it pretty much becomes a bloodbath in a way. So just so you know, it gets pretty crazy, especially when the
I'm
Rail
really trying
Tracer
to
comes
think
out.
like there's not too many Halloween animes I consider from what I watch to be like Halloween themed.
Oh, what's the which one? Oh man, it starts with an M. My friend loves it. It's actually pretty good. I've only watched a few episodes of it. Oh man, it's the one where they keep like dying and they go back in time. Oh,
Oh, witches? I don't
oh
recall
man, I
anything
can't
like
remember.
that.
It starts with an M too. My Doka, no, no.
Uh, I don't remember. I don't know any
Sorry,
anime that
I can't.
that
It's in the top of my head right now. I can't. I'm gonna.
well, as he's trying to figure that out, guys.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
You keep going the pack a punch here.
he's gonna find it out like next 10 Halloweens later. So don't expect him to find it, please. But yeah, in that department, if you so definitely watch Soul Eater. Definitely watch what else? Helsing. It's just to me, there's just not a lot of Halloween themed animes that like ooze out that Halloween. Well, actually, I got one. Maybe Claymore.
Claymore, yeah, yeah, I can see it.
Claymore
That's a
can
good dark
Claymore can
anime
fit
though.
it. It's more monstrous, so you're literally gonna just like if you're gonna dress up like Claymore characters, you either dress up like Claymore or like literally a monster. Because there's no like I'm not saying there's not really werewolves. It's just everybody's just beasts or humans. That's basically the whole, like the whole series. It kind of works. So, but again, I don't think that's like full Halloween vibes for me. It doesn't spill out super creepy kind of thing. Uh, and that's just preference. That's just personal preference at this point. I'm saying. So Claymore is definitely a good watch if you're interested in watching a dark anime in a sense. It's not super dark. I would consider it. It's just monsters eating humans. The occasional same thing with Attack on Titan, but I think the twist on this whole thing about Claymore is that these people that are defending people from monsters are actually monsters themselves. So it's just basically a group of monsters that are hybrids with humans, um, are just attacking monsters, and basically they are saving mankind for a fee. So you got to pay up. If you don't pay up, then they don't do anything for your town. Um, that's one of them. You know what's interesting? It's not really. I don't know if it's considered dark,
What's that?
but it's interesting. It is Garu. Garu's kind of
Man, God,
it. It's like it's probably like that anime that kind of goes out there with sex and all that stuff,
mm.
and then them about to have sex and all
Gato
that stuff,
or
and it just
Guy?
like
Is that how you say it? Gato? Like
Garu, yeah,
Garo? Got yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
Garu.
Yeah, I agree.
So it's
That's a
like
good anime.
it is a good anime. It's not. I don't want to say it's it gets a little gory.
A little bit, But it
and
has
then
that
characters
vibe
die.
though.
Yeah, I don't know if it has a Halloween vibe. It has the
In a
middle. It
way,
has that
maybe.
guts kind of vibe, but then it doesn't cross that line for me. It just doesn't like, oh dude, like that's messed up. Like, oh my god, like it's just like I think it's just a balanced, well project that's not crazy dark. Yeah, you probably see some monster titties. It's no big deal, but like that's as far as they go. They do lay in bed almost they're literally naked together. Of course, you don't see it because it's anime, but
Oh yeah, especially that first couple. That was it. The first episode with the dad where
yeah,
he's in with that
yeah,
that
like the
that
first
lady.
episode. Yeah, you see him literally half naked with the monster in bed, and
Yeah.
he's just like he's just cool at it, and then she's touching up all on him, and he's like, ooh, ooh, he's enjoying it. He's enjoying himself because he's at a whorehouse. You know what I'm saying? Like back in the day, like we had whorehouses, and they were completely legal.
Uh,
Um,
the dad's a cool guy though. He's an awesome character.
yeah, so, um, yeah, that's one of the balanced animes I would consider not really to be dark. It's just like if I had to choose, that would be like
It it,
caramel. It's
it
my
has its
color, my
moments.
it has its moments, but it's
Just
just not
remembering
like,
some
oh
episodes
my,
now. Yeah, it definitely does. The
yeah,
what was it? The baby scene or whatever. That was the hell. They were looking for someone, and the guy, it was like a priest dude. It's like I would say around close to episode 10ish, and it got like really weird and
yeah, just
creepy.
it gets a little,
It,
yeah,
it like
but
it has its moments. So
it's oh, I know one anime that's dark for sure. And it crosses the line, but doesn't go too far. And I think Castlevania,
ooh, yeah.
Castlevania season
I've
one.
heard stuff. I haven't watched it yet, but
Yeah, Castlevania season one. If any of y'all played the game, you already know this is all about vampires and this guy trying to kill Dracula himself,
yeah,
and he's doing big things. I'm not trying to spoil any characters' names or anything, but the basically what happened was in the beginning, it's like somebody's wife died. Somebody got pissed off and raising all hell, and he summoned all these demons and monsters to kill all these humans in different towns all over the world. So, as that's happening, all those demons are doing like crazy stuff. They're talking to like humans, and they're basically like, "I'll eat your brain out. I'll eat your eyes," and they're killing people like left and right, all that crap. It's not way out there, I would say, but it's just like a little bit past the borderline in certain moments. It's just like, oh damn,
yeah,
that freaking blows. Like, and then the way I think the atmosphere is very dark. It's just like, oh, it's very gritty in a world that's feels like it has no hope. But then there's this drunk guy who's in town, and something's about to happen, and he's like, hey, I'll save you guys, I guess. And then he gets his little gang and posse, and then he's like, yo, I'm ready to roll out, let's go. So that, like, yeah, if you haven't seen Castlevania though, I'll tell you, definitely check it out. Season 2 just came out, so if you enjoyed season 1, you can have another battle at season 2. See what you like about it.
heck yeah, it just came out. The one I was thinking about was Madoka Magica.
Madoku Magica.
Yep, they're hunting witches. I screwed it up. They're not
Oh,
witches.
okay.
They're hunting witches. So
Okay.
that one, yeah. That one kind of gives a Halloween. It's got that artsy, like dark. I don't know, Halloweenish. It has a Halloweenish vibe to it. Another one that I was just thinking of that I've only watched random episodes, but my wife's watched all of it. I've always just caught like certain episodes. Little Wizard Academy, the one that has made Gurren Lagann Kill la Kill.
Oh, what Little Witch Academia?
Yep, that one is definitely like a Halloween-ish vibe
Oh
to it.
yeah, yeah. That is.
I hear
Like
it's
a
really good.
playful
My wife really
Halloween as
loves
well.
it. She said it kind of reminds me of Harry Potter,
Yeah.
but just it's
Every girl loves that anime.
yeah, like
Like my
she
boss
loves
was
it
telling
so.
me that
So
my boss was telling me like his girlfriend was having him like watch the episodes all over again because he hasn't seen the episode. She's like, let's watch it, and then he's like, I gotta watch it again. Like, even though I've seen the episode already, because she loves the series so much. There's nothing wrong with it. It's
No,
just
that's
like
nothing wrong.
he was just complaining kind of about it.
It's like,
He's like, man, I already seen it with her. Why do I gotta watch it again?
watch this once already.
It's like,
Gosh.
I already watched it. It's like, leave me alone.
Oh man. Trying to think what other qualified. Oh, you know what's a good Halloweenish vibe? You guys should check out Blood Lad. Blood Lad is good. That is a good comedy, Halloweenish like vibe. Have you watched that one?
No, I haven't.
What?
I haven't finished.
Dude,
it.
they do so many Dragon Ball like jokes. It's funny. But yeah, I would definitely check that one out. That was definitely a Halloweenish vibe.
Like,
oh, you know what's a really gory one? Elfin Lied. That one is brutal. That is a brutal anime. That one gets pretty dark and pretty gory. Have you watched that one?
Like, what else? There's also Blood.
Oh, the blood I haven't watched that. My wife's watched that one.
Yeah, Blood's crazy.
Yeah,
well, it's not crazy. It's just, it gets pretty interesting. A girl forgets her memories, and she's in school, and her blood can only kill demons, and so she kills demons basically for the government, and she heals and all that stuff, and some crazy shit goes down. Like her sit with her sister and all that stuff. Like, I mean, I'm not trying to spoil too much, so that's why I try to be.
Yeah, you're trying to be vague. Trying to be vague.
I'm trying, but it's not working out so well.
It's fine. I mean, you go a little bit, just don't like. I don't know. I haven't watched it yet. Another one that I would say that is on Netflix is Be the Beginning. It has a very Tokyo Ghoul vibe to it. It is decently dark, especially one character in there that is pretty crazy that likes to torture. All these torture characters that we're talking about tonight. So I would definitely check that one out if you guys are interested in dark animes. That was definitely one I would definitely recommend, and hopefully we get season 2 soon. Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Another big anime that I would consider that's a dark anime, Attack on Titan. It's pretty dark. The first episode right away. Crunch, crunch. Nom, nom.
I don't know. I don't think it's dark because that's.
It's pretty dark. It's pretty dark. I mean,
I disagree.
There's a lot of crunching in there and a lot of blood, a lot of splattering.
Just because you got blood doesn't make it dark. Other than Aaron's mom being eaten, there hasn't been any.
Well, there's one, but it's kind of a huge spoiler. But I don't want to say what that is.
Well, if you haven't seen Attack on Titan like first episode, then you're pretty much
not the first episode, but later on.
You're getting spoiled.
So
what?
Later on, actually, we talked about it in our Attack on Titan episode, which is the biggest shock moment in the first season. We talked about it.
The first season or the
the first season. Like when we talked about it in our episode, I was like, man, this is the biggest like shocker. I was like, oh hell no! Like
on last season,
the first season.
Oh, the first season.
Like
his mom being eaten?
No. There's something big. This is a huge spoiler. If you haven't watched it, I don't know if people haven't watched it yet. So.
Well, if you haven't watched it, you better go freaking watch it.
Yeah.
Freaking.
It has to do something with the main character.
You're late.
So. The big shocker that I was like, no way.
Man, it's not even a spoiler. If you haven't seen it already, you're freaking late. I'm sorry. You're late.
We had to wait 4 years for season 2.
Been out since like 2014. It's been like 5 years.
Yeah.
Nah, it's not 5 years, but you know what I'm talking about. But anyways, guys.
Oh yeah.
You're late.
You're late.
Should have been watched it. So spoil.
Can we consider Hunter x Hunter dark?
No,
not even the third arc got pretty real.
No.
Oh, dude, they have moments. They have moments.
Nah, you have crazy moments, but it's like
Not overall, I
it's
guess,
like
is a
oh
dark anime, but it has.
I eat people's brains. That doesn't mean like make me think you're dark just because you like killing people and eating brains.
I don't know. Well, it's kind of dark when you talk about it, but
But
I know what you mean though.
they don't even really show him eat. That my thing with dark animes is like they literally show the act of doing it.
Mm,
That's really
I
how
can only
things
think
get
of
really
like
dark.
the Phantom. Was it Phantom Torque there or what? Or the spiders or whatever. Their
Like the
arc,
troop.
that building part, man, that got pretty dark.
Yeah, but
I don't
it
know.
always
You
gets
know,
very lighthearted right after. It's not. I don't think it's anything dark
yeah, yeah. It's
because
I don't know.
the plot, like I, I think you just haven't. Cause like what I see dark is like
But to me, it's kind of like Tokyo Ghoul-ish. I don't know, like fighting.
not, it's not the act of violence. It's the act of god damn. Like y'all can think of this shit. It's crazy. Like
Yeah, it doesn't go like crazy dark, but like I don't know, it just like gore
because
wise, it has gore
people
wise.
always have because people have dark. There are dark elements in anime. It's just not like crazy.
It's
It's
not
like
pure darkness because
there's a
there's a
lot of
lot
them.
like just like chill episodes and like that and
Like
but like
Brooklyn from Beyblade. He's dark,
yeah,
but and he does really dark things. Like
Yu-Gi-Oh. I don't know,
yeah,
but like Hunter x Hunter does show gore
like,
though, like
yeah, but is
like
a
the chick with the
custom is
vacuum that just
written.
eats and destroys and gets splits
The
blood all
feeling,
over.
the feeling,
You know?
the feeling, but the feeling is like it's not even. It
I
feels
don't
like
know.
it's light. It's very lighthearted. It's like oh shit, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't push the boundary to like oh, I'm gonna grab your freaking head and put it in my mouth and eat it.
I don't, I
It's
don't
not
know, but
like that.
Gon
It's
had
just
that
like
one moment.
well, he gets pissed. You know what I'm saying? He's like, oh, I want to kill this bitch. Like,
Yeah.
okay, yeah, kill that bitch.
Well, yeah, but what happens, to his body?
But
I know what
that's
he does.
not that's not dark. That's just he fucked up. He's a dumbass. He shouldn't have done that. But he didn't care about what happens to himself.
I know. I'm just saying.
Like
I don't know.
most humans.
I guess. I don't know.
I don't agree Attack on Titan's even dark at all because the Attack on
Really?
Titan's not based on dark. It's based on conspiracies
Yeah,
that the
yeah.
whole world's
But
been
I
lied
don't
to.
know. I feel like it still could be like part of the genre.
Nah, I don't think it's dark at all. It's not like people going really out there having sex with a sisters
It's
and
just
shit.
more. It's more in the gore category than anything.
It's gore. It's gore. It's kind of
Except
gory, but it's not
for
really. Like
season 3, there is one scene. It's like, what the fuck? And that's that old
yeah,
man. No, I know.
that's
I'm
just
just
like
saying.
one
I just thought
scene.
about it. I was like, wait a minute. There's that one scene. I was like, what?
That's just like my thing is with dark and gore animes. There have to be more than like 10 scenes. Like you cannot just have one scene or 5 scenes and then you could be like, I'm dark. No, you can't just have one. Like you just can't have
So you're saying
one.
there's pretty much a difference between like a gory anime and a dark anime?
Yeah,
I
because
guess
gory
because
is
like you
just
would
like,
put
I
like
want.
okay, Attack on Titan, probably Tokyo Ghoul. Well, Tokyo Ghoul has a little torture. We said,
I think Tokyo Ghoul is more than Attack on Titan when
yeah,
it comes
because that has
comes
more.
to,
Like
and
there's only
I've
one
read
scene I can think of from Attack
I've
on
read
Titan.
it.
Yeah,
There's way more. It focuses way more on gore than freaking Attack on Titan does.
yeah, because
Just think about it.
there's a difference between like you said like that Castlevania, like Danganronpa is definitely like its own category compared to like Attack on Titan
Castlevania is
and
like it go
like Claymore. I would put Claymore
like
with probably
like
it's probably Claymore and Attack on Titan the same.
I say Claymore is like with Castlevania. It's not like dark. You know what I'm saying? It's not like crazy dark. It's just
No,
like okay, you're in a dark time in a dark setting, and you don't really do that many dark things other than killing people or dismembering
yeah,
bodies. So it's just not like it doesn't bring like oh shit kind of feel. It's not like that. Like with when I watched Berserk and I watched that last episode,
yeah, Berserk.
I was just like, what the fuck? I
I'm
just
watching.
watched, and then I reread it. I read the manga right after, and I saw some shit. And I was like, what? This is fucking nuts. Like demons having sex with humans, sticking their tails up other girls' coochies, and freaking, you know what I'm saying?
Get a little
Like this
hentai
shit
in
was.
here.
It didn't really bother. It doesn't really bother me that kind of stuff because freaking when you're trying to write those kind of times and those in
Yeah,
in
it's like
that
Game of Thrones.
atmosphere of the dark world, Berserk's fucking way. They're like fucking your sister's at least bit of problems in Game of Thrones. Like that's like white. It's like White Walkers having sex with freaking like. It's kind of and it constantly introduces that theme. It constantly introduces like, yo, I'm grabbing this girl, and like it gets dark where like, oh, I'm like, I'll give you an example of Berserk. There was a scene where a girl you had no almost knew nothing about. She grabbed the guy. Basically, she loved him, and he was gonna snitch on her, and she basically throws him off the cliff
Yeah.
because she didn't want to get caught having sex, and she was a whore. While
um,
the other, while demons are eating people's heads off, biting them, torturing them, possessing their souls, like that's dark. You know, like that's that's dark. Like it's like, oh shit, shit's getting fucking mad creepy. Like and it constantly introduces like, here's more, here's more, here's more, here's more, here's more, here's more. It's not like you get, oh, I get a person getting eaten one scene. All right, 5 episodes down the line, we have that happen. Someone else gets eaten. Okay, cool. And sometimes you don't even see, like in the anime, you don't really see them getting eaten. You just see them getting grabbed and then getting put in the mouth, and that's basically it.
yeah.
Like you don't really see the act of it. So it's just like anime wise, it's not really dark.
Oh, you know what I could throw
And
in there?
what?
Parasite. That shit gets pretty dark. You
Does
watch Parasite?
Parasite get dark?
Yeah, dude.
It's
I would say it's
interesting.
probably almost the same level as Tokyo Ghoul. Man, I don't know. Do you remember the mom scene at
I
all?
don't know. I don't know.
Huh? Oh no, you don't remember.
Parasite. No, I remember Parasite.
Okay, it's like Parasite got pretty real.
No, well, it's just I don't
For me, it was like, oh damn,
like
oh shit, this is happening.
the the the, the thing is, if you've only understood like what happened, like the thing is that happens in Tokyo Ghoul is just like people are put in very dire circumstances after the later arcs, and they they start doing things that are even crazier, like when people are eating other people's faces off so they can live is it's pretty fucking extreme. People attacking other people, like shit gets a little like it gets a little bit more dark. It gets a lot more darker than it usually is because they always introduce the concept of cannibalism with Jason, and that's how he got his shit.
Yeah.
That's how for all y'all Tokyo Ghoul fans that don't know, Jason was eating fucking ghouls. That's how he had that shit all over his face. If you didn't know it. But they always introduce the thought of cannibalism and eating people. But
Yeah.
Parasite is like it got to the point. It was like, oh, we got we got people we got aliens eating aliens eating humans, disguising themselves, and you don't really see all the time parasites eating humans. You just see just acts of violence targeted towards one person,
Yeah.
and that mostly that person was the main character, and eventually, like shit, he fucking did what he was doing, and the tone did become the end of the story didn't become about like the darkness. It just became more of the, hey, this is about the environment, so let's take care of what we have because you only get one shot at it. So let's work together, guys. Peace. While Tokyo Ghoul is just like, so, like, how are we gonna stop this monster that's eating everybody,
Yeah.
or how are we gonna stop this person from killing everybody? And people cutting off their own hands. Like man, like if you see in the last season, like Kaneki ate pieces of Eto. Like nigga, like motherfucker, that's fucking crazy. Like
Yeah, it is. Yeah, look at that.
that's a little bit that's a lot more crazy than what happened to Parasite Maximum. Oh yeah, I eat somebody's head. Well, bitch, these fucking ghouls are eating everybody. They're eating their whole bodies, like top to bottom, left to right, picking up dead bodies, eating them. Yeah, they have blood spills all over their lips. Granted, Parasite Maximum does have some really great highlights. It's just that Tokyo Ghoul is more consistent in the dark and
Parasite is
and the gore
weird
aspect.
in a way. I don't know. It's strange. I don't know. It's kind of like strange. I got a question for you. Have you ever watched High School of the Dead?
Yeah, I have watched High School.
Would you consider that a dark anime?
I don't know.
It has moments where like they get eaten and tortured and kind of thing. I'm gonna say this is a little bit off topic, but man, they have one scene in there that is just absolutely ridiculous. I'm not a big fan of the anime, but what scene I'm talking about is they do a sniper shot, all right? And the girl's boobs literally flip and the bullet goes like one boob goes up and one boob goes down and the bullet goes between the boobs in slow motion through. I was like, really? This just happened? Play of the game.
Clutch moment, activate. I was like, Kobe.
No, they just did. What the hell? Welcome to anime. No, I was kidding. Someone's got a mind out there. Oh man, that is just a ridiculous scene. I was like, what?
What else? I think
Batum has kind of some moments, especially the first episode.
What anime?
Batum. It's the one on the island where they're trying to Batum. BTOOM.
Oh, I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, they're on an island and it's pretty much a Hunger Games type, but with bombs.
It's a battle royale with
bombs.
Can I build? Can I build?
Except for like the first scene, you got like this fat guy on top of this like girl that he's about to rape, pretty much, and then I'm not gonna spoil it, but it gets kind of dark. He pretty much gropes her and stuff like that, and then it gets like. He
basically said fat girl.
The fat guy's like sweating. He's like heavy breathing. Oh yeah.
Fat guys
So that's what he does. So it's like, I'd probably put that one in there. It's got its definitely dark moments. So
he's like, "Ham." He's like, "This is my only chance. Fall in love." That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, it's not a bad anime though. It's pretty decent. It's a short one. I think it's only like 10 episodes. So I'd say Guyries. I don't know. Would that be Halloweenish? I don't think it's that dark, but I actually like that anime. It was kind of surprising to me. Ooh, ReZero is really fun. Is that a dark anime? That's gotta be a dark anime, right?
What Zero?
ReZero? That's gotta be dark. It's pretty gory. And it has some moments.
What anime?
ReZero?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely got some especially him, man. I mean, what he goes through. Yeah,
he's like, shit, I gotta die again. Fuck.
Yeah, like he goes through some bad moments, especially at the beginning. What didn't he get like his like leg chopped off or something? He's like crawling. He's like, "What has this happened to me?" He's like crying and like, yeah, he's
it's because it's the
author's
GG. Fault. That's why.
So
that just be like, I don't want to be a main protagonist anymore. Yeah. I don't want to be. I don't want to do this. Goku and Luffy Goku told me he was gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Oh man, he told me he was gonna be fun.
I just like when he gets to the world. He's like, I got this superpower.
He lied to me. He lied to me.
I like when he's trying to.
They said having superpowers is cool.
It's super cool. Yeah, like when he's like, "Oh man, I wonder what my superpower is. I got summoned to this world." Oh, it's a big wake up call for you, buddy. I mean, you gotta feel safe in a way if you have his power. I don't know. Like the only thing is you gotta like feel all that pain, which blows.
you're basically feeling what Kenny feels.
Yeah.
Kenny every episode. Kenny from South Park. You know how Kenny comes back a lot. You remember that? Like, you ever watched that episode where Kenny's like, he remembers how he dies and stuff like that, and then like he kills himself on purpose,
Oh
and he's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh my god, this fucking hurts. This like he jumps off the cliff on a different planet, and he's like, I gotta warn everybody. The only way is for me to die and then come back alive on the planet Earth and let people know. So he kills himself jumping off the cliff. He's like, bitch. And then he just landed on some spikes. He's like, bitch, shit, fuck.
I
Shit
don't think I've
hurts.
seen that one.
And then he dies slowly. He's like, God, why I'm not dying? Why I'm not dead yet? It's just like, it's hilarious.
South Park's got that Human Centipede episode.
Oh yeah, man, that's the episode's great. Man, I remember when I watched the Human Centipede the first time. That thing was.
You've watched the movie?
Sure. I was like, what the fuck is going on here?
I think it's too much. I've heard stories about it. I'm like, yeah, I don't think so.
You never watched it?
No, I don't think I want to.
You never watched?
My coworkers told me about it. I'm like, eh. He told me he watched the third one, which was like ridiculous. The whole prison one.
The third one. I watched the second one, and I was like, oh, it's just longer, kind of a little bit more fucked up.
Yeah.
Well, that's a lot more fucked up, to be honest with
you. But it's pretty fucked up overall. I'm trying to think of any other ones that I can think of right now. I haven't watched it, but my friend has told me Another is pretty damn dark. Have you watched that one at all?
I haven't watched.
Oh, okay.
No, I haven't watched it at all either.
So I'm trying to go like, I'm trying to think of any other ones that are like really dark. There's only two that I just stopped watching. That was Danganronpa and Gats. That was too much for me.
Like, if you had what would be your like top 5 list for like dark animes?
For like
if you go
darkest
all
anime,
all the way to crazy, top 5.
I can't really say Gats because I only watched one episode, but I heard it doesn't get any better, so I don't know. Because one of my viewers from Twitch recommended it to me, and I was like, okay, I'll try it out. And yeah, it was too much. And it says it doesn't get better, so I was like, oh, okay.
His eyes lit up so quick. He's like,
yeah, dude, that shit got real. I'm like, I don't know if I should be watching this right now. All right, especially after the rape scene, this dog comes and licks her, JJ, and I'm like, all right, I'm out. All right, it's getting weird.
oh, fuck it.
It's getting weird.
And then she likes it. And she's like, no, you're like, no, you're not supposed to like
it. No, it wasn't a like. She was. It was that bad rape. Shouldn't even be laughing about that. I don't know. Top 5.
Sick guy.
Berserk's got to be up there. For sure. Well, do you have a top 5? I mean, I would say Berserk's got to be up there. Danganronpa probably up there, even though they kind of nerf some of it, but some of the scenes are pretty brutal. I don't even know if I call it a nerf really, but like I said, they just make the blood into pink. I think it's just like a style thing, but they get pretty graphic with the pink. A lot of stab, and other bad stuff. What else would I put up there? Berserk up there. Danganronpa, probably Gats. Oh man, I feel like there's more out there, and I just can't think of it. I can't think of anything that was hardcore Because like I haven't really I've watched a decent amount of dark animes, but I haven't really I haven't watched Future. I don't know if Future Diaries up there. It's not really torturous. It's I like Future Diary is probably like I said, my favorite dark series. Yeah, Future Diary is my favorite. Oh, what I like.
You got 3.
I know. I'm trying to think of 2 that would I put in there. Do you have a top 5? Let me hear your top 5. Let me think for a little bit here.
Because you can't think.
I can't think. I'm trying to think of like the worst ones. I can think of dark animes, but not like the worst.
I'm Go Black.
Yes.
All right.
DBZ is a dark anime. No, it's
good. My top 5 is just no particular order.
Yeah, no order.
Berserk, Devilman Crybaby.
See, I haven't watched that one yet.
Future Diary, because you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
she does. It's kind of fucked up. Not kind of. It's fun.
Yeah. Chop! Okay. I know what you're talking
about. Devilman Crybaby. As I said, Berserk. What was I thinking? There was another one in my head. There's another one in my head. I don't know. Wait, what's my? Oh man, I literally had the other one in my head. I would say, what?
I put Future Diary in mine. Maybe a Kamiga Kill. I would put in mine.
Yeah.
That first episode is a big surprise. That kind of set the tone. It's not good to find your best friends like that, I'll tell you that. With that crazy little girl. She likes to torture people. Kamiga Kill has some moments.
I'll probably put Castlevania.
Castlevania. Another one I haven't watched.
And then I'll probably put B at the beginning.
Yeah, I was thinking about that one actually.
Oh no, I take that out. I add Hellsing. And all the Hellsing.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah, Hellsing.
All.
Hellsing's definitely up there. I still have to probably put a Kamiga Kill because they got a couple torture scenes in there. I heard the manga's like way worse. They get like way worse in the manga.
What? Kamiga Kill?
Yeah, I've heard it's like really bad. Especially, I heard something about the wire guy got it really bad.
Oh yeah, like everybody's death is different. Everybody dies at a different time, and some people don't die, some people do.
Yeah. Well, no, in the manga, his scene was way, way worse. Like what they did to him.
Yeah.
I was told about that. But yeah, I don't know. Like that's pretty much. But
technically, you could say it because it's not a spoiler because most people haven't seen.
Yeah, you better see it.
Most people
haven't. What are you doing? I don't know. There's a lot of other dark animes I'm pretty sure that are out there. I just haven't seen them yet. But I'm not really. I wouldn't say I'm a super dark anime fan. I like gore. I hate when series when they do I guess fights in a way. I don't know how do I explain this. When they do fights in a way and they don't make it gory, then it just feels really, I guess, unrealistic to me. I don't know if that's the right word. If you know what I'm talking about, I'm trying to think of a series right now where it should be gory but it's not. They PG it, and it just really bothers me. Kind of I guess my best example is Toriko. Toriko is supposed to have some pretty gory scenes, but they PG it through. But I heard that the anime series is completely different from the manga. The manga is actually pretty dark. That's what I've heard, and it kind of bummed me out because I watched up to I feel like I watched up to 100 or something like that, and they really PG'd it, and then they I mean, they didn't even finish the anime. I mean, they finished the anime, but they didn't finish
the story.
The manga goes pretty far, and they didn't even come close to finishing it. They I don't know. They completely made it kiddish, which sucks. I hope that gets a reboot And yeah, probably won't, but it'd be sweet because I heard the manga is really really good. I actually might just read it because I wanna. No, I'll probably put ReZero in my top 5. I'll probably put that in there. That one's pretty.
Good job.
See, I'm doing something right. I'm doing something
finally. Now let me go over there and cut you.
No. I don't want to see my own blood. But anyways, that's probably our episode here. We're pretty much at that 1 hour mark. So, our dark anime.
So, do we have any comments regarding? You can't forget about the people.
No.
How can you forget about the people?
Box. No, we did not forget about it. Box has said Soul Eater is Halloweenish, but I told him in chat that we have said Soul Eater for Halloweenish things. Connor was wondering if Berserk counted, which Berserk definitely counts.
It's definitely if it did, I'm coming after Oldish with this fork. Yeah, stab you in the face, Oldish.
As long as it's not a spork.
No, it's not a sport. It's a full sport. Full fork. Yeah. Get the maces with the fires and the folks and the stabbing and the people in the witch hunt.
But definitely the most Halloweenish one. If you have not seen Soul Eater, I would recommend Soul Eater. If
you
want to get a Halloweenish vibe, I would definitely recommend it.
Halloween vibe. But if you want something extra fucked up, then
if you want,
and you don't have to watch a lot of episodes, watch Castlevania. It's not super fun. It's just,
Or your Devil
and
Man.
it's on Netflix. Baby. Everybody got a Netflix account.
Everybody
got a Netflix. And if
we're
you
not
don't
sponsored
watch that,
by Netflix, but we'll say you definitely go.
Is it? I'm pretty sure Soul Eater is on Netflix too, so you can watch that.
Yeah,
watch Be at the beginning, and then watch Castlevania.
Bam!
There you go. Your top 3 right there and there.
Have you ever watched?
And if you want, watch. No, I haven't watched it.
Oh, I was just kind of curious.
Nah, I don't. I don't want to watch that. Isn't that the one with CG?
Yeah, I think it's a CGI one.
Yeah, I didn't want to watch that. No. I tried watching it,
I was
but
just kind of curious if you did. CG is hard to watch, like Berserk.
Certain pieces it is.
Not the old anime Berserk, but the new CGI.
Yeah.
All right, though. I am Oldish 22. This is episode 9. I hope everyone has an awesome Halloween. All right, whatever you're doing. I imagine there's a lot of parties going out this weekend. If you're getting costume up, I don't know what you're doing up there.
I'm playing Witcher.
Oh, you're playing. See, he's playing The Witcher, which is probably a really good series to play right now.
Yeah,
it's got the Halloweenish vibe. I'll say. He's addicted. All right, he's addicted.
Everyone's playing Red Dead.
Everyone is, pretty much everyone. But yeah, like me and my family will be carving pumpkins and doing some making cookies. Like we got a lot of like PG Halloweenish. We're probably gonna watch Hocus Pocus, all right, or Halloween Town. Halloween Town.
Oh my god,
Halloween Town is legit. All right, I don't care what you say.
I've watched that movie so many times.
It's a good movie. But yeah, so that's what I'll be doing this weekend. If you guys want to follow me or hit me up in the DMs, you can find me at Oldish with 3 2s on Twitter and Oldish.
Why you still have 3 2s?
I'm trying to change it. I had to delete my old account, but it takes time, I guess. So
no, you don't. You just have to change your name.
I know, but to delete a Twitter account, it takes like a month or something like that. It's weird. I don't know why.
Why don't you just change your name? Your at.
No, I tried. My old account was Oldish 22.
Oh,
I had an older one, and I deleted it. Now I'm gonna try to get Oldish 22. So.
God damn, Oldish, why you do that to us?
Anyways, you can follow me Oldish 22 on YouTube, Instagram, Twitch, wherever you want. That pretty much anywhere. But yeah, if you guys want to DM me, you got questions, I would definitely be down for questions. If you guys we could do a section where if you want to post Twitter questions or join our Discord or whatever you want to do, and you got questions for us, we could go and answer them through part of the episode, which would be cool. So you guys could totally do that. But anyways, you guys got a sub to this man on my right because he's Pack the Punch TV on YouTube. All right, bringing news every week, right? About
wherever you at, and I'm bringing A and B's too. So if just letting you know, guys, I'm coming out with the Black Clover AMV. So, you know what I'm saying? If you like some Black Clover, definitely check me out on Pack Punch TV, Anime 411. If you like to get the phone one on your favorite anime, and if you just like reviews on animes and mangas that you like me to review, just let me know. I already got some things working into progress.
His editing skills is over 9,000.
Check me out. Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
Support your boy, you know what I'm saying? Support
Yeah,
just because
him.
he streams a lot and he needs help because he
needs a little help.
He because he a little, even though he has a wife, he you know what I'm saying, he always has that Halloween mask on, guys, and it's hard to take that thing off some days. Some days. Well, guys, I appreciate you coming in to join us on Otaku Podcast. Appreciate it. And it's all about you because we wouldn't be shit without you.
It's true.
So check out those animes on Netflix that we recommended. Soul Eater, beginning.
You're crazy shit.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If Helsing's on there, watch that too.
Castlevania.
Don't watch Berserk. Berserk's for big boys. You know what I'm saying? And watch Castlevania for those people who want.
Would you recommend Devilman Crybaby?
Yeah, no, don't watch that. That's real big boys. You gotta be seasoned. You gotta be.
I heard that one gets real.
Don't do it to yourself. That's literally like that's painful. It's painful.
But anyways, we are the Otaku Town, and if you guys could please, we'd really appreciate it if you guys could rate, favorite, or follow, or whatever it is, on our podcast here, which you can find us like on Anchor, Stitcher, Breaker, what was it, Pocket Cast, Spotify, any of those ones. If you can find us there, we'd really, really appreciate you guys if you rate it and follow it and everything. So I also post this on YouTube if you want to check it out. If you missed it, you can definitely see the film. So, but anyways,
around and shit.
We really appreciate you guys listening. We know you're listening out there. We really appreciate it. And next week is episode 10 already. Holy shit. 10 episodes in.
God damn. I love that number.
Crazy. And I hope everyone has a safe Halloween. Don't party too hard, all right? I mean, if you...
Nah, nigga, party hard.
Yeah.
Fuck that shit. Get fired if you have to. Go to work. Get like stupid drunk. Just come in and just say,
I had too much pumpkin spice.
I'm tired of this. I quit.
Or lay off the sugar, all right?
No. Don't do it, guys. Get all the candy you can. Be careful, kids. Don't be taking.
I can't say anything. I had deep fried cheesecake today.
Nah, I want deep fried Oreos with a smiley face on it.
All right.
Don't eat too much chocolate.
All right, I'm gonna end the stream, guys. So if you guys are here for the oldest stream after this, we're gonna be playing zombies on Call of Duty. So we'll see you guys in about 5 minutes. I'm gonna end the stream, and I'll see everyone next week for the podcast. See you, podcast family. And all right, I'll be on Twitch here. So see you guys later. See ya.
Peace.